Greetings and welcome to this winter practice. In wintertime, we are working into the element of water, which has a beautiful natural downward flow and a capacity to be still and deep and clear. And it uses the channels of the kidneys and of the bladder, which are housed in the back of the body, to do this very important work. It's connected to our subconscious, to the dream state, to everything that is intangible or behind us somehow. So let's take a moment to drop into a short practice with these themes in mind. We're going to begin in child's pose. So you need to be comfortable and at ease in the child's pose. And if that means bringing a brick in underneath the forehead to support the back, go right on ahead and do that. Hands beside you by the feet here, palms up. And just start by taking a few slow breaths into the back of the body, as if you wanted to familiarize yourself with the whole back zone, from the back of the skull and neck to the space between the blades. Let it be soft. To that thoracolumbar junction that sits at about the midpoint down into the lumbar spine and the keystone of the sacrum. The fold of the back of the legs, calf muscles in touch with the back of the thighs. Take deep breaths into this space and allow the mind to become still. When you're ready, bring your hands forward and lift the body to an all fours shape. Hands under the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. As you drop the belly, breathe in and look up. Coil the fronts of the arms open. And as you exhale, round the body, cat arch. And just start moving with this. You can feel already that expansion and contraction of the back body, the disc spaces, and the sweet dural fluids that house them all, from the brain down to the tail. Let's bring the right knee in towards the chest, opening the right line a little longer. And inhale, raise the right leg back behind you, lift until you feel the buttock and kidney engage. And exhale, swing it through. And just moving to raise the leg high on inhale, to draw it in towards the forehead on exhale. Go at your own pace. Feel what works for you. This pose can be done very slowly or very briskly. Hold the next one high and breathe in. And as you breathe out, let's swing the right foot forward between the hands and create a low lunging base. Raise the arms high, Anjayasana, or the low lunge pose. If you can fall into the muscles at the back body, exhale, lower the hands. Let's take the right leg back into an all fours shape. We'll just keep it nice and simple. Drop the belly, breathe in, look up. Breathe out, left knee to chest. And inhale, take it back behind you, lift it high. And just start moving with this pattern. And inhale and exhale, taking you into presence with the back of the body, as if you could move from that place, as if you could allow the eyes to soften just back a little in the skull, and you could come from somewhere slightly deeper as you approach. Hold the left leg high and breathe in. If you can open the chest with your out breath, inhale fully. And exhale, swing the left foot forward between the hands. So it's a low lunging base, ankle and knee alignment. And then again from the back body, as if you were a sail filling with wind, slowly raise the arms up and offer this gentle fall backwards into the muscles of the spine. As you exhale, lower the hands slowly. Turn under the rear toes, and this time we'll step it back to plank. Take a full inhalation. And as you exhale, you can drop the knees with me, but we'll lower all the way downwards to the floor into a prone position. Feet at hip distance apart so they flow from the kidneys. And then bring the hands as if to set up for cobra. Tailbone sweeping down on exhalation. And on your inhalation, lift the hands, lift the chest. And on exhalation, raise the legs if there's tone in the back. Take a deep breath here as we attempt now to tonify the kidneys. Swing to the right on exhale and come back to the center with your in-breath. And then go to the left. Inhale, coming back. Just 4 more of these. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Breathe in, come back to center. As you breathe out, feet down, hands down, and breathe in. Lift the chest to cobra. Make it bright. Let's come. Lift the buttock to all 4. And on your exhalation, downward facing dog, and a few deep drafts of breath into the reservoir of the lower back. Feel the back lines of the legs falling from the sitting bones to the backs of the knees, to the undersoles of the feet. An inhale, breath here. And as you breathe out, step the right foot forward between the hands and come through at about 90 centimeters. So not a full forward step. You can use a brick now to the big toe side if you like, as we straighten through both legs. Now here, both feet face the same direction. And you want to feel as if this front right leg is lifting from outer knee to outer hip, and that the rear left thigh coils in. Hold it here, or with your next exhalation, come and fold forward over the front leg. As you work, keep pressing down through the ball of the right foot and feeling how that creates a lift, a drawing up of the right leg and a support of the hamstring. Inhale and lift the chest for those that have dropped into the forward bend. On your exhalation, bend through the front knee. Now as you breathe in, come all the way up again, moving from the back body, Virabhadrasana 1, raise the arms. Level the hips, so squared to the front of the mat, and fall backwards into the thumbs as you try to access the back body. 1 more breath here, inhale. And exhale, slowly release. We're going to downward facing dog, so step right leg back and inhale. On your exhalation, follow through left foot. About 90 centimeters, both feet facing same direction and both heels to the floor. Maybe you're going to bring a brick in with me as we straighten through both legs and make level the spine, chest parallel to the floor. Now stay here, working on this inward coil of the rear right leg and the lift of the outer left knee to bring balance to the sacrum. And if you've got a little more, come and bring it forwards. I want you to work with what feels just perfect for you today. There's much more acquiesce than there is push in the forward fold poses. Take a breath here, inhale. Raise the chest. As you exhale, bend through the front knee. Now mind in the rear leg and in the rear body as you inhale, and fill the sails of the spine, bringing the arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. And use this right leg to roll forward, these right ribs to come forward and balance the whole pose. Pelvic bones and the heart, the forehead, the intention orientated to front of mat. Breathe in deeply. And then breathe out. Lower the hands down and step it back to downward dog. Holding here, inhale. And on your exhalation, step your feet forward. Keep them to width of mat. Walk your hands back. Lift the chest with an inhaled breath. And on your exhalation, soften and fold. Please bend the knees until the belly touches the thighs. Link the hands into the opposite elbow crease and let everything hang. Here we flow like water downhill, like a river returning to the sea. There is a deep reservoir within us that can only be accessed by the very slowest and most focused work. Drop the hands to the floor and breathe in, look up. Turn the toes out and very slowly sink the buttock through into Malasana. So just allow the heavy bowl of the pelvis to come to the lowest ground. Feel free to sit on a brick to raise the heels slightly and enable the pose to be supported. Let your eyes be soft, the skin of the third eye, the skin of the forehead, even of the scalp. Everything within us descends and becomes still. There is a dreamlike quality. There is a sense almost of being removed. Allow that. Take one more deep breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the buttock to the floor. Let's cross the legs over to create an easy cross shape. Bring the hands to the knees or to the lap. Close your eyes. Feel the stillness of the mountain, the rim of the base, wide and anchored to the earth. Feel the tall sides of the mountain, all the way up to the summit. And at the summit, let there be a lake, a clear, beautiful, deep lake. And allow the tranquility of that lake, that body of water contained within earth. Let that permeate every cell of the body until you become tranquil and still like the lake itself. Namaste.